Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? So here is what I think are the best packs for Lords Mobile in general. Okay, so let's get right into it. Right. So of course you probably have noticed, right, with when it comes to Lords Mobile, there have been packs to packs, that have come up from time to time. And again, always, some people are like, oh, what is a good pack, my friend? How do I save money? What is exactly the best of items to pick and choose, and why should I buy them? And yada yada yada. Well, here's my 2 cents on this, alright? So, when it comes to packs in Lords Mobile, you'll notice that you got basically a couple categories of packs here. You have your gear packs, you have your Braveheart packs, you got your hero packs, and of course you got your monster hunting packs, because that's, more gear. You got, the occasional, research packs, right? And then you've got your weird, but somehow you got the occasional seasonal packs, right? And then, of course, you got your, once upon a time must be good deal packs, but you're not really sure if they are a deal, but they say they are deal kind of packs. And then you got your energy packs, and then, of course, you got your familiar packs, right? And then, of course, you have the 30-day supply chest, and occasionally more of these maybe good pack kind of packs, right? Now, here's my 2 cents, alright? So, you have basically gem packed, alright? You pay $5, you get 15,000 gems. That, in my opinion, is a very decent pack. Super savings, although it is only $5, I have actually had a pretty good run with Fortune Chest, seeing as how I've gotten 100,000 Holy Stars from this. I've also gotten 10 times 20k energy. I've gotten some 3-day speed-ups. So in my opinion, Super Savings is not a bad pack. Now, when it comes to, like, Mystic Merging, it's okay. If you are looking for a pack that is providing you a lot for familiars, it comes in handy. If you're doing, like, maybe you're just trying to burn through a bunch of packs during Guildfest, this is the pack for you. But again, is it worth it? In my opinion, yes. If you're somebody that's going through and you're wanting to, basically speed up those familiars, then yes, that's not a bad pack. When it comes to the bundle of energy pack, it's okay for one time. I don't recommend it past $50, in my opinion. When it comes to Strike a Deal, that one's hit or miss. Me personally, no, I don't buy these. I don't ever at all. Lunar Delight is nah. No, not really. Research and Develop, no. Don't buy into the research packs very often. There is one occasion where I will make an exception, which is the Sweet Deal pack, which will give you speeds, but it will also give you Holy Stars. It will also give you some items. That pack is not so bad, but I don't buy into that pack very often either. When it comes down to the topic of hero packs, right? Here's my 2 cents on this. Alright, if you want to know, like, which packs I like to buy, it's the ones that are basically giving you army attack. So, one example is Songstress. I love Songstress packs because, obviously, well, I gotta get those army HP, defense, and attack bonuses. But most importantly, I'm looking towards, like, late game of the game, So, you might notice Petit Devil to purple. Now, I didn't go to gold, and why is that? The reason I don't go all the way in those is because, for the most part, when it comes to hero packs and how you how do you approach it, me personally, I go $5. No more, just 5. And just do whenever they come up a $5 pack. And you'll notice that, like now I've got a Lore Weaver that's at 75 out of 150. I've got a Stormfox that's 50 out of 150. And that's, in my opinion, that's really the cheapest approach to it. Yeah, you might notice I also have Dark Follower. Now, my opinion on Dark Follower is that, getting him to purple was okay. I most importantly just wanted him for the gold production. And that's really the only reason. But also because of research and training speed. I mean, those are really the main things for him. But not much, if anything, I wouldn't recommend them. But like Lore Weaver and Stormfox are good packs. Berserker and Dream Witch and Prince of Thieves are all, kind of good. I think Berserker is definitely better than, like, say, Dream Witch, and the reason why is because Dream Witch is more expensive. In terms of dinero, it takes a lot more to actually get her all the way upgraded. The same can be said for Prince of Thieves. It's kind of more or less the same. I don't really necessarily like him. He obviously gives you a research boost, but he's not giving you HP, so there's not a whole lot going for him. When it comes to Witch Doll is a good particular hero in the Coliseum. Comes in handy from time to time. In fact, if you want to know one of the best team lineups that I've ever seen in the Coliseum, it's a Berserker, a Witch Doll, a Grove Guardian, and then a Master Cook. I don't know why this is, but for some reason that particular hero combination is a very good hero combination. But when you look at somebody like Master Cook, you'll notice that he's mostly for those range players, and there's not really a lot heading there for me. But if you're somebody that wants to get into those kind of heroes, that's entirely what you want to do. And that's the thing about, buying into packs in the first place. It's purely what you want to spend. No one really can tell you exactly what you want to buy, what you should and should not buy. So just FYI. But having that said, when it comes to hero packs and stuff like that, that's the way I approach it, to make it as minimally expensive as possible. On the topic of gear packs, alright, the only other gear pack in the game that really makes any sense to anybody, alright, is occasionally you've got your Monster Madness pack, right? Where you buy, for $20, you get access to about 100 chests across. Alright, now is that pack, terribly awesome? Yes and no. It kind of has a tendency to basically give you squat. So, when it comes to individual packs for certain gear sets, is that any better? I mean, really, the only thing I've only noticed with these particular pack sets is at least you get, 15 of a certain rare, then pay $20 and you get more of a certain rare, then pay $50 and you get a little bit more. But in the end, it's more expensive, right? So is it worth it? My opinion, no. I don't like to buy into those packs because it generally just doesn't benefit me. The way I approached it is I never really go in after gear packs all that much. And part of the reason why is because really, usually you can get, out of a lot of packs, you can sometimes get chests out of them, out of your hero packs, and a lot of the time you can get them out of your other packs. So for me, I never really seemed to put a whole lot of time into those gear packs. But the exception to that rule is the Monster Bait pack, right? Now, any pack really that gives Slayer chests, in my opinion, is really not that bad of a deal, really, because, I'll be honest with you, it's the only way to get that. You really don't have any alternatives. You could play free-to-play and try to get the other gear items.